What's up, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Today we are taking a look at another Kunwu. This is one I've been wanting to get my hands on for quite some time. Thank you to Lefty Pass Around for allowing me to get this. Now, you guys did see, hopefully saw some pictures of this post up a couple of days ago. Y'all know what comes in a box. Y'all don't need to see all that. So let's go ahead and jump into the knife. So this is the Compadre, one of the latest releases from Kunwu. Really have enjoyed my time with this knife. We'll go over some information here and then we'll jump into the deep dive on it. You're looking at a 2.95 inch blade, and I have a feeling that is not counting the cutting edge. It could be, but we'll check that here in a little bit. 7.08 overall, 3.91 ounces. It's not too awful bad on the weight to blade length there. It is running Van-X at 60 to 62, so really nicely done there. And price tag on these things are typically $329. However, at the time of filming this, you can pick up, there's two variants of this, I think. There's this particular variant here, and then there is the kind of the gray wash looking variant that is on sale for $279. So a fantastic deal for what you're getting here with the the Van-X and the titanium. So a fantastic deal. Let's go ahead and jump into the close-ups here. So you do have a Damascus pivot collar there with the Kunwu branding, or the Kunwu logo on the pivot, and then you have this really nice diamond textured titanium. This stuff anodizes like a dream. It looks really cool. You do some fancy ano on here. You got T8 hardware. You do have a lanyard hole. Nice little half-length back spacer. Has some jimping on there. I could take that or leave it. Very interesting design here. Really crazy pocket clip. Kunwu does their pocket clips really nice. I love how they're bolted in. It just doesn't look like anything else out there really that I can think of. Speaking of the pocket clip, it does ride right on that texture, so this is a bit of a bear in and out of the pocket. But it didn't shred up pockets or anything like that a couple of days that I carried it. So, I mean, I wouldn't really be too worried about it. But if you have some thicker pants, it is probably going to chew on them a little bit. Here again, we have that pivot collar. Absolutely gorgeous pivot collars. Just a fantastic job all around on this knife. Really nice satin Van-X blade. You've got the kind of the drop point, clip point, whatever you want to call it here, with the really fat belly. This is definitely a modified version of something. I'm going to call it a clip point there, but just because you do have that, you got a nice little swedge. A little bit of almost a poon action there. I don't know what you'd call that, but beautiful satin on this. This thing photographed really nicely. You do have some scratches on the blade, so again, this is from the pass around, so a little bit of use. So you'll notice if you're have the satin blades here. If you do any cardboard cutting, anything like that, cardboard is notorious for scratching the shit out of blades. So just be aware that you will get some scratches on there with use. Of course, that's going to happen. But you can get the DLC and not have to worry about that. Nice blade window here, blade hole, whatever you want to call it. I really like how he does these without having the full cutout. It reminds me a lot of what you see sometimes, or what you'll see on a lot of Tempest knives as well, where it's kind of looks like it's got glass in it or something on it. Looks cool to me. There's your branding on the knife. That is the only branding on the entire knife. You got the knife name and the blade steel. And here's your other side. Really nicely done. Now this is how you do a plunge grind, ladies and gentlemen. Plunge grind is insane. I mean, it's almost a 90-degree plunge grind. That is absolutely awesome. So you could sharpen this thing to oblivion. Really nice job on the sharpening here. Looks very symmetrical. Let's check this side here. Same deal, looks very symmetrical. And yep, same thing there. Tip looks great. All right, now let's talk about the knife itself. So, no lefty love. Well, actually, I don't know. Is that pocket clip? I believe. No, that's right. He does left-handed versions. Never mind. So, no lefty love on this knife, but he does do actual left-handed versions of the knife. Had a little bit of a brain fart there. But I have absolutely enjoyed my time with this knife. I do believe I am going to pick one up, probably on the next drop, because I really want a reverse tux version. It's a great knife. So I'll probably still pick up either the Padre or the Compadre. I really like the Gringo as well, so one of those will end up in the collection. It'll probably be the only one, but one of those will definitely end up in the collection. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Like I said, it's just really, really great ergonomically. Choke up position is definitely where it's at on this one. So for the Padre, the full size, it would probably be a little more comfortable coming back like this. But with this one, I mean, it's like it's made for my hand. I mean, it just wraps in really nicely. Zero hot spots. You're able to come in and do, your up close cuts. I mean, just a phenomenally well thought out knife. I could take or leave the diamond texture. It doesn't really do anything for me, but it does look cool, and it does provide some nice texture. But it is a bit on the rough side. I assume you could tumble it or something like that, and probably knock off some of those peaks, and still have plenty of texture. But jimping's really done well. Like I said, finger choil's very generous. I mean, you can see that there. I've got even my big old fat sausage fingers. Got plenty of room on that finger choil. If you do want to do like the reverse grips and whatever, you can certainly do so. And you've got that jimping back here, which gives you that ability to get a little bit of traction there for that reverse grip. Yeah, outside of that, this is like I said, this is a good one. This is one that, like I said, I was really excited to finally get to check out. One of these frame lock Kunwus. This thing finger rolls really nicely as well. Front flipper, it doesn't work great as a front flipper for me. It's a little awkward for me, but I know I've let several other people fondle this knife a little bit, and they haven't had any issues. It's just for me with the dexterity in my thumb, it does make it's a little more uncomfortable. But like I said, it finger rolls really nice. So. But yeah, let's check out some of the hardware really quickly on this thing. Make sure it passes the hardware check, which I'm sure it will. Got T8 hardware on everything, I think, except for the pocket clip and the insert, and so far that's correct. Everything looks good here. No wiggle at all on any of that. And then let's check that insert screw. Got a little bit of wiggle there. And then your pocket clips, same thing, just a hair wiggle. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing to write home about. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Take care.